What's going on, everybody? It is I, the Loaf King. Welcome back to the Lunchbox. Today, we're going to continue in The Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. Now, it is very late that I am playing this. So forgive me if I sound a little bit off. And I make some bad mistakes. But I wanted to get some gameplay into this. All I could think about is Lamola. Where is it? Lamola. Oh, a Lamola is the type of monster that lives here in the desert. If you ever found yourself caught in a sandstorm while walking in the desert, well, a Lamola is the one creating the sandstorms. Pretty sure defeating it will put an end to sandstorms. Although I've heard some people say that there's more than one Lamola. Regardless, I wonder where in the desert such a monster would be. Well, probably where you just said.
Yeah.
In the frickin' sandstorms. It's not every day I see another Hylian in the Gerudo desert. If you're wondering about that tent, there's a Gerudo researcher something or other in there. What the heck? Man, maybe this is late for me to be doing this, but I'm still sticking to it. I'm sure she could use a hand. If you felt inclined, might help take your mind off all the risks. Okay.
Yeah.
That cloak. Oh, apologies for my intensity. You remind me of someone else. You see, I nearly got pulled into a rift a long time ago. At the time, a swordsman wearing a very similar cloak rescued me. He took out wave after wave of monsters as they swarmed from the rift. It was quite the sight. It's actually the reason I decided to become a soldier. I wanted to be strong like him someday. Look at Link being an influence on the world.
Yeah.
If you ever get lost in the desert, make sure you check your map. Though a map won't do you much good in the middle of a sandstorm. Like literally Link is like, ooh. Okay. Have you seen fruits growing in the tent? Would make a fine smoothie, I bet. Who knew you'd find such nice ingredients in the middle of the desert? I just wish somebody warned me about the rifts and the monsters and whatnot before I moved here. Where? Facette doesn't know. She's the chief aide. So where are they? Oh, just muttering to myself. Sorry about that. I'm Tormali, an Oasis guard. Water. Guarding the Oasis is my main priority, but I've been tasked with another mission recently. I take it you're not from around here, are you? In which case, you might be able to help me. In your travels, have you ever seen tiles that can fly through the air? According to my boss's research, ancient Gerudo used them to chase off unwelcome guests. I've been scouring the desert in search of these tiles, but so far nothing. Maybe you'll have better luck than me, though. If you find one, could you bring it to me? Is that a callback to Ocarina? This might be. Tough Mango Plant Lab. Okay. You learned the soft bed echo. It's easy to close your eyes and drift away on this soft, well-maintained bed. I feel like that's the upgrade. Gerudo's soldiers and dancers used to rest here, but now it's Torma's base for Mango research. Torma trusts that Chief Sierra will figure out what to do about the rifts here in the desert. So she's keeping her focus on plant research, knowing it will benefit everyone's future.
Yeah.
Hello there, Wanderer. Welcome to Tough Mango Plant Lab. Those bifocals you got on your face. Here at the lab, we research effective cultivation and preparation of potential food crises. But my current field of study is focused on tough mangoes. After much research, I've successfully developed tough mango seeds that grow at rapid rate. Sharing the results of my work should help countless people in the future. It's just one little problem. This mango plant withers as quickly as it grows, so I'm unable to harvest it fast enough. I can't compile data if I can't harvest properly. At this rate, I'll run out of funding for my project. In response, I've begun enlisting folks to help with a little game of mango rushing. You can easily harvest mangoes with a bit of force, like a spin. It's a participation fee up front, but I got a gift for you if you harvest them, a lot of them. Would you like to give it a try? Sure. 10 rubies is not a lot. Great. Head downstairs to the field and wait for me. I was about to say, where's the stairs? Mangoes can be harvested with a bit of force, but too much and they'll burn up. I'd like you to harvest 40 or more mangoes. If you do, you could take some home. Let's get started. I have an idea. I thought you was gonna start spinning, boy. So what about this? Oh, it does work. I need to do it over. I just found the perfect tool. Wow, that thing can hurt me still? Exquisite. Shocked me. I didn't think anyone would be capable of harvesting that many. 3 tough mangoes. Item could be used to recover. Okay. I should have vibrant seeds that yield even larger harvests. I had them shelled, but I'll make an exception if you want to see them next time.
Yeah.
I got a 100% the standard first.
Hi.
Can't be messing that up, man. I can do this. Come on.
Ah. Oh. Hi. Yeah.
I could do it. I could do it. I'm telling y'all.
Ah. Ah.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. It didn't make it to the end. Oh, come on, man. He was right there.
Hi.
Watch me do this and then I don't even really get nothing for it.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
Got it. Well done. I didn't expect you to harvest all of them. Thank you very much for the valuable data. I've got a large amount for you to take too. 5 tough time.
Hi.
Oh, it just gave me 5 instead. Let me see the information on this again. Curious about my fan? Back before I was deep in research, I was a pretty serious dancer. I wanted to go to fan there by first in the dance competition, judged by the elegant trio. I'd be willing to part with it if you help me out with my mango rush.
Yeah.
Vibrant seeds. Oh boy.
Oh.
These seeds sprout sharp thorns, but I'm sure you'll have no trouble harvesting them. 50 or more. Oh shit. Okay, so we can't. Hold on. I need to see something. How much does this take? This takes 4. We only have 4. I would need to. Yeah, that's the only way I'm gonna pull this off.
Yeah. Ah. Ah.
Did I choose vibrant or did I choose regular?
Hi. Yeah. Ah. Ah.
I think I chose the wrong one again. Damn it.
Ah. Hi.
This is gonna
Yeah?
be the mango harvest challenge.
Huh? Ah. Oh.
Okay. It's fine. I still got 48, man. I wasn't fast enough.
Yeah. Ah. Huh? Ah.
We gotta do it, man.
Oh.
We gotta at least get the 50. There we go. Got at least 52.
Oh.
Exquisite. I didn't think you'd be able to harvest so many seeds, though I've seen your potential. To thank you, I'd like to give you my golden fan. I got it a long time ago from a dancing tournament. Just holding this glimmering fan made with golden feathers makes you feel glamorous. Please take the tough mangoes you harvested with you as well. I bet she's capable of harvesting special ones too. Sure, it's risky, but those can't be avoided, right? You stroked the flame. You stroked the flame that burns in my researcher soul. This is nowhere near the true potential of true tough mangoes. I'm gonna develop something even more amazing. It may take a little time though. Come harvest whenever you like.
Hi.
Alright, so she needs time to make them. Alright. Well, we did that. Took long, but we did that. We got a fan. Nice. Doesn't do damage to me. Okay, okay, enough. Okay. Here we go. Tornado Echo. This mischievous monster cloaks itself in a miniature tornado and bursts out from the sandstorms to knock foes backwards. Sand Piranha. Vigorously quick, this fish-like creature swims through the sand with ease. It cannot survive in water, however. Club Borblin, a brute of the northern Gerudo desert. This creature bounds directly at foes and lays into them with their club. We need a snake. Snake and wolf work very well together. Seven warm peppers. These are key ingredients in Gerudo cooking, but you cannot use them in their current form. You learned the boomerang Borblin. Trained to use boomerangs, this Borblin warrior is dangerous both coming and going. Oh boy. Get him. Come on, you guys. Focus. There we go. Good job. Now allow me to figure out what the heck is going on with this. Clearly it's quicksand. How can I deal with this? I guess I could use the beds. Use it as a platform. Did not mean to do that at all. Let me tell you. That's not good. I think we're still good. Good. One more to go. Nope. Actually, we have 3 more to go. Glad I looked. I assumed that it was trying to show me it about me actually going to the menu, but turns out that was not the case. Anyway, you stay glitched right there. Perfectly fine. Okay. Or the map is being revealed at least. Thank you. What's up with this? Nice. You learned the hole mill echo. This monster digs holes in the soft earth. Sometimes these holes can be entrances to reach hard places. God dang. There we go. All right, I can see now. So this is where the mole will come in handy, right? So you only go down. Got you. Oh, that works. Hey, another type of pot. You learned the Gerudo pot. A fine pot with vibrant colors to catch the eye. It's typical in Gerudo culture and has been for ages. Another pot I can jump into. Alright. Back to the mall. Golden egg. I think I've only made one recipe with that so far. I'll try my hand soon enough. Time to light them up. Rest in peace, brave warriors. Oh my god. Okay, can't do nothing to that. Or the pots. Are you telling me this was for nothing? Maybe it's not for nothing. Ancestors Cave of Rest. But it doesn't seem like we can do stuff there just yet. Simply put, we'll come back to it. Here we go. The water blocks are really clutch, in my opinion. Doesn't seem like it's going anywhere, so. Gerudo Town. I deserve that. Uh-huh. Okay. Now really starting to piss me off. No? Okay. I was trying to do something a little different, but apparently that's not what you want. Understand. I'm thinking dumb, ain't I? Yep. Don't I have like a better version of that too? Okay. We don't have a means to get up that high up though. That's as high as we could go. Unless that works too. But we still can't get out. I'm gonna warp back. I feel like I'm soft locking myself out of things, and I really don't need to be. Or I guess I should say shouldn't be as easy for me to. Good. Tried it. I tried it. I stand corrected, man. Thanks for the help, boy. That one looked like real tough. There we go. Armadillo life. Good. Get him. Nice. Good boy. Milk doesn't do anything, right? Yeah, it's just a milk smoothie. Basically a milkshake. I'm sure these guys hit harder. Well, that hits hard. Well, that happened. Let's try something else here. Yeah, he's gonna need help. That one has a defense active. That would be a good one. Check him out, please. Good, good. Boomerang Borberlin. Level 2. Having mastered the boomerang, this Borberlin has deadly aim. Its sharpness boomerangs are quick and accurate. What are you doing? Good. Ooh, that was close. Oh man, that was tough. I'm sure there was an easier way to do it, but I did it my way. This desert-dwelling warrior wields a club and shield. Fiercely territorial, it will pursue intruders doggedly. Thanks for the help, regardless. An energy glove. You're not sure what this glove is made of. Increases the likelihood that more energy will appear when you defeat dark monsters. I don't need this on right now. For using the best, let's use the less. In that case, it would be this. So we're not swimming anytime soon, as far as I know. Let's go the other way. At least we're getting some good exploration in, right? Good. Good. We should also save, right? I think we should. I used up a lot of money getting those mangoes. Here we go. It's a part of the desert we haven't really explored like that, but we'll get there. Eventually. I will clear up these dirt mounds though, honestly.
Yep.
Water wouldn't do it.
Yep.
Doesn't look like it. Nothing really appears to be in sight. Oh, hold on. You're not a Gerudo. What do you want? Only those authorized by the Gerudo chief are allowed entry. Now go home. What was the mission that you had for me? Flying towel, that's what it was. Oh, these are the redeads. I'm gonna help you out here. I got this thing lasting a lot longer too. Redead. Endlessly wandering the Gerudo desert, this unsettling creature's screams can freeze enemies in their tracks. Good job. I'd like to say that we found a good portion of this map. Let's go ahead and head to the Gerudo Desert. I said the Gerudo Desert. Let's go ahead and head to Gerudo Town. See what's up. Oh wait, the chest. We gotta go back. I understand that we're probably gonna end up back there anyway. But I literally saw the chest. You gotta let me loot, man. You gotta let me loot.
Yep.
All right, 20 rubies, but still, I needed to do it. I really did. Was I seeing things? Okay, this might sound a little odd, but do you believe in tornado ghosts? When I got caught up in a sandstorm recently, when this tornado comes whirling at me. It was hard to see clearly with all the sand, but I could swear I saw a face in the tornado. It must have been a ghost, but why would it be chasing me? Did I anchor spirits or something? Was it real? Did I imagine it? If I could see it again, then I know for sure. I got you. Ghost. Wait, it's not a ghost or a tornado. It's a monster called a tornado. Actually, now that I look closer at it, it doesn't even look like a ghost, does it? It just chased me because it wanted to send me flying across the desert. I didn't anger any spirits. I've really been overthinking things. Well, that clears things up, I suppose. Thank you for helping me out. Here you go. What's with everybody giving me milk? How can I call myself a Gerudo when I'm so spooked by something that it wasn't even a ghost? If the chief finds out how easily I'm spooked, I'll get a real talking to. But I mean, we're all scared of something. Can't really fault a person for having fears. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Weather sure is nice today, isn't it? On days like this, I feel like I could sleep forever. I guess. Kind of blazing hot. Makes me not want to do anything, personally.
Hi.
Welcome. How can I help you? I'd like to sell. Nothing's really worth too much.
Yeah.
We got all sorts of... Hang on. You're Hylian. Not every day we see a Hylian around here. But please have a look around.
Yeah.
Chili cactus. Cool, bittersweet cactus enjoyed as a dessert. When used in a drink, it grants the user resistance to fire. I think that's worth having. Thanks.
Hi.
Gerudo sandals, quick proof, sandproof. Those are Gerudo sandals, the second to none, for long walks in the desert. Of course, I would buy that just when I don't have enough. You know what? No. We are gonna fix this. Just gotta sell one, right? Give me. You got Gerudo sandals. Wear these traditional dust sandals to prevent yourself from sinking in quicksand. That's actually very helpful. Thanks. I mean, we're not near quicksand right now, right? Let me switch back. But when we do get there, I will switch to them.
Yeah.
Since the rifts appeared, we warriors have been fighting non-stop, resting in shifts. I'm off duty today, but I might do a quick patrol on my walk. Pitch in a bit more. It's a lot of cats y'all have. So, little one, who do you think the next chief will be? You think it'll be Dohana? Don't you? Can I help you? It's rude to stare, you know. So they're in the process of choosing a new chief, it looks like.
Yeah.
See that woman sitting over there? She was stolen away a long time ago. She hasn't spoken a word since. Before that, she was really lively, a real chatterbox, and she was an excellent dancer. She's changed a lot since those days. Rifts are really disturbing things. She lost that ability because she was pulled into the rift.
Hi.
Well, look at you, lovely thing, aren't you? Lovely though you may be, you might want to build some muscle if you'll be here long.
Yep.
Just casually sleeping in her, huh?
Yep. 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 Yeah.
They always fall apart. Oh, a Hylian. I'm impressed you made it all the way here through the desert. You must be quite the explorer to come all the way. Which reminds me, I'm looking for these elusive tumbleweeds. Maybe you've seen them on your travels. You can find them blowing across the sand in the Gerudo Desert. But those pesky things roll out of reach. And if you grab one, they fall apart. The more I look at about how elusive they are, the more obsessed I get. All I want is to spend my time observing one of the tumbleweeds closely. But I managed to destroy everyone I found. My dream to observe them is so out of reach. If you bring my heart's desire, you will be rewarded. I can find a tumbleweed. And I know just what to do since you can't touch them. Oh wow, chili cactus is right there. Really over here wasting my money. I said stop. Following me. And we just gotta go through here. Oh, you brought me one. Thank you so much. Seeing the delicate dried foliage explains why they tend to break so easily. No, wait. It's not dried. This is just a peculiar type of plant matter. What are these pokebits? The more I look at it, the more fascinating it is. Oh, I could spend all day gazing at the beautiful, magnificent tumbleweed. My dream has come true. My wish granted. Thank you, kind one. Please take these. Oh, thank you. They have such a peculiar shape, don't they? I hope you enjoy observing them for many hours.
Yeah.
Hello there, Hylian. Curious about me? I'm one of the many Gerudo soldiers. I'm off duty at the moment, but that doesn't mean I'm going to slack off on my training. My confidence comes from my agility and grace. Behold, my skill. Hiya, hiya, hiya. What's with the blank expression? Some as if you don't find me impressive. Well then, I'll prove my skill to you in hand-to-hand tag. So you ready to play tag? I'll even give you something if you manage to catch me. This will be fun. Let the game begin. Gerudo tag training. I would have expected more of a kid to do this, but okay. Alright. I'm gonna get running now. If you tag me, then you win. You can even block my path if you want. Let's get going. Oh, that didn't stop you. Okay. My bad. So fast, even faster than me. Impossible. My, you are indeed very capable. Your legs carry you like one who has traveled across many regions. You've inspired me here, as promised. Yeah, I really messed up buying that stuff earlier. Everyone in town is super tense because a rift appeared in the Gerudo sanctum. Have you been there? It's a site that's sacred to our people. It's just southeast of town. A giant rift swallowed up the sanctum, and wait, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this.
Yeah.
The rifts in Gerudo Desert don't seem to be getting any smaller. No, that's concerning to hear. Do you need something? Outsiders aren't allowed to enter here. Go on, scram. What's my goal? I guess I could. There we go. And we found another way up here too earlier. Pretty sure I don't want to be seen at the moment. Oh, that didn't work either. I mean, the largest rift I see is right here. Should we try to go back here? Or should we go back to the beginning? Did I run too far ahead? I might have ran too far ahead. Since I'm already here. Golden Tough Smoothie. 5 minutes. That's good. I can't make too many more, so. Tough Smoothie. It's for 1 minute. Spicy smoothie. You got a warm smoothie. Don't think I'm gonna necessarily need that right away, but who knows? What do you get when you combine these two together? A mistake? You got a warm mixed smoothie. One more. And a tooth. I want a smoothie, man. You got an wow. So that one makes an unfortunate smoothie, but the other one doesn't? It's a bit chunky and smells kind of weird, but it's technically still a smoothie. I gotta make one more. I thought the tooth would enhance it, but apparently not. You got a cactus smoothie. A refreshing, crunchy texture and sweet, tart flavor to set the smoothie apart. Fire resistance. All right.
Hi.
It's busted here. You should check it out, but everyone's on edge there due to the risks. Heard there's a lot of people outside the desert too, but we got our hands full here.
Hi. Hi.
The monsters crawl out the room, exhausted, blah blah blah. Yeah, I came over here already and couldn't do nothing. But I just thought of something. Since we had the tornado, guys. I honestly don't know where to go. Ah, yes. A true Zelda experience. Huh? Our friends are nearby. I can create a rift entrance beneath here. Come on, Zelda. Oh. You can't come with me, can you? Try, what is wrong with you? This is the second time that you thought that I could do some shit like you. So what should we do? We could try talking to her. Maybe she knows a way that you could get through the sand. What, you again? Get through the sand? No, you aren't getting past me. Only those authorized by the chief are allowed entry. Now go home. I don't think she's gonna move. Excuse me. What was that? Is someone hurt? I have to stay on my post, otherwise I'd go and see what's going on. Is she okay? What happened? The monsters are gone. Did you defeat them for me? It seems they pose no threat to you. And yeah, I'm a seasoned warrior and couldn't handle them. Thank you. You saved my life. I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Dohana, the captain of the Gerudo warriors. What's your name?
Huh?
Nice to meet you, Zelda. So what brings you out this way?
Oh.
I see. You're traveling around fixing rifts. You're fixing rifts? Pardon my shock, it's just that the rifts have been causing us serious trouble lately. We heard that taking care of the monsters would also take care of the rifts, but it hasn't. The rifts haven't gotten any smaller and the monsters keep coming. Without end, it seems. If we could rid ourselves of these cursed rifts, then nobody else would end up hurt. Hey Zelda, do you think she might know how to get you under the sand? Is everything alright, Zelda?
Oh.
You want a barrel under the sand, Well, the sanctum is beneath us. Oh, I understand now. You think you can get rid of the rift if you get into the sanctum. Normally, the entrance to the sanctum is where we're standing. But as you probably noticed, it's flooded with sand now, so nobody can get inside. If you want to get into the sanctum, we need to clear out the entrance. Why is it blocked up? The sanctum was pulled into a large rift. After that, tons of monsters began swarming out the entrance to the sanctum. At that point, we blocked up the entrance, trapping the monsters inside. If you need to get to the sanctum, we need to clear out the entrance first. How can we clear it? The soldier is guarding the back entrance. If we go through there, we should be able to clear it out. Of course, doing that would release the monsters as well. But our chief gave orders to keep it blocked for safety, so I'm not sure how to proceed. In order to get rid of the rift, you need to get to the sanctum, right? Understood. Well then, it sounds like we need to discuss things with the chief. You saved my life, so I'll do all I can to help you. If you're able to get rid of the rift, that means our warriors won't be injured anymore. Let's meet up at the palace in Gerudo town. It's northwest of here. Normally only Gerudo are allowed in the palace, but I'll put in a word for you ahead of time. Alright Zelda, I'll be waiting for you there. I mean, I was already there and they were fine with me being there. Just saying. I appreciate it. Kind of tempted to light all the torches. Oh, she said the palace, not the town. Save for later. I'm in the middle of training. I guess let's keep making our way. Chief Sira, I have a report concerning the blocked up entrance to the sanctum. As predicted, the number of monsters is dwindling. Hi Zelda, I've been waiting for you. Chief, this is the Hylian I was telling you about. With her help, we may be able to get rid of the giant rift here in the desert. But in order to do that, she'll need to get into the sanctum. If she can get rid of the rift as she claims, we'll finally be done with this long battle. To this end, will you please restore the entrance to the sanctum? Captain Dohana, do you comprehend what it is you're asking? If you recall, the sanctum was consumed by the rift. The surge in monsters began. I definitely read that out of order. For the town's safety, we blocked the sanctum's entrance to prevent monsters from pouring out. Since then, we've been eradicating the rest of the monsters, which will fix the rift. After that, we'll reclaim the sanctum. That was the plan, or have you forgotten? Of course not, Facette. Many of our warriors have been injured, and the monsters keep coming. To top it off, we've defeated countless monsters, yet the rift doesn't appear to be shrinking at all. We should be acting with urgency to be rid of the rift as soon as possible, and Zelda can help. You can't expect us to trust this total stranger. We don't even know where she came from. You're the chief's daughter. I'm shocked by your severe lack of judgment.
Oi.
Peace, Facette. Pardon my words, Chief Sarah, but Johanna, I understand your concern you feel for the warriors. I feel each injury to our warriors as though it was my own. That said, have you seen this Hylian eradicate a rift? You've only just met the stranger yourself. How can you tell us to trust her? Well, Chief Sarah, it seems further discussion is unnecessary. Now's the time to be not the time to be entertaining strangers and their claims. I will prove what Zelda says is true. You'll be wasting your time. This Hylian is clearly deceiving you. She saved my life. How dare you speak of her like that? I trust Zelda, and I will prove that she can get rid of the rifts. No matter how many monsters they fight, the rift is going to go away on their own. Johanna is correct about this, so why won't they trust us? I have no time to entertain strangers. Facette, continue your report. The rifts will be gone once we defeat the monsters. Enough for your meddling, stranger. You there, Hylian. Captain Johanna left a message with you on her way out. She mentioned that she'll be heading to the Oasis, and she'd like you to join her there. To get to the Oasis, head due east when you leave town. Can't miss it. That's all she shared for you. The Oasis, huh? Good thing I explored a lot of the map already. So none of the rifts are shrinking yet, I see. Thank you for your report. Get some rest before you return to the patrols. Thanks for coming, Zelda. Let's talk over here. The water here is so beautiful, don't you think? This place holds many memories for me. The chief, my mother, used to play here with me when I was little. She would tell me to look at the serene water to keep my mind and heart calm like water. Facette took up my training rather than my mother. Because mother was busy as chief, Facette trained the others too. Thanks to her and mother, we are the Gerudo you see today. I have so much respect for both of them, but I can't stand by and watch things get worse. I believe you can fix the rifts, Zelda. And so I wonder how we could prove to my mother and Facette that you're being honest. Aside from the big rift at the sanctum, there are also 3 rifts elsewhere in the desert. I'd like to see if you could get rid of them for me. They're in the southern oasis ruins, the ancestors' cave rest, and the southern Gerudo desert. No thanks. I trust you, Zelda. If you get rid of the rift, I'm sure the chief will trust you. Come talk to me again when you have more info, if you need more info. So, there's one over here that we gotta go to. Oh wait, hold on. Scratch that. They're marked already. So, first one is over here that we can reach. Then we can go to the top one, and then we can go to the bottom one. Yep, you heal a lot more faster with that. All right. Well. Gonna do it the wrong way anyway.
Oh.
Hey, are you hanging in there? Yes, sort of. Actually, no, I'm not. We're defeating wave after wave of these things, but they just keep coming. What did you get here? It's not safe here. Monsters keep coming after us. Just like that. My muscles are locking up at this point. Give me 1 sec. I want to see what's in here. Oh, this is like from the trailer. Dun, dun. I have a crazy idea based off what I just saw there. Okay. Had to try. This will probably come in handy by a lot. An arcane device that continuously blows a strong wind straight ahead that can disperse sand or extinguish flames. Helpful. What's over here though? Good. Good. They don't do damage, so they're just annoying, really. Here we go. Crab throw. And undead. Yeah, I don't like looking at you. But great job. 3 rock potatoes. I can already tell that's gonna probably be for a Goron. Nice. Alright. Now that we've done that, let's go down. Go down, down. Got 4 of them. We're still gonna need a lot more before we can do more. Oh. Sorry, Zelda. You didn't take any damage though. Interesting. We're gonna fight with crabs. Fight with crabs. Wow, you're pretty strong, girl. I can't believe we're the ones being saved. At least the monsters seem to have mopped up for the time being. Now if the rift would just go away. I'm worn out from all the relentless fighting. Let's take a break for a bit. Thanks for helping us. You're a lifesaver. Can't create a rift here, so we won't be able to get into this one. So there's only certain ones that we can actually go into. Well, then I pretty much know which one that I need to go to then. I'm pretty sure it's the one that's inside of there. We'll see if I'm wrong. I need to get some fairy bottles. Water. Oh no, what's wrong? We've been keeping posts here at the rift without any rest. We ran out of water while fighting the monsters. We're about ready to collapse. I'm so thirsty I can't even move anymore. You gotta drink something right away. Water won't be enough. You need to drink something that can both hydrate you and provide nutrients. I know. Zelda, can you run to the smoothie shop at the Oasis and buy a cactus smoothie? They'll make one for you. If you give them 2 chili cacti here. I'll stay here and keep an eye on them, so please get the drink, Zelda. Got it. Cactus smoothie. Thank you, Zelda. Alright, everyone, drink up. I feel rejuvenated. Feel so much better already. Thank you. Now we can get back to patrolling. Thank goodness. I'm so glad you're all feeling alright. I better get back to the Oasis. See you, Zelda. There's nowhere around here for me to create an entrance into the rift. We're gonna go back here and make another smoothie. And when all is said and done, we'll go ahead and go into the burial. Money is really low though. Entrance straight ahead. I feel like I have a stuffed up nose, but I don't. I know I don't. Torches in here have all gone out. What am I gonna do? With the rift in here, can't get near the grave, so I can't light the torches. Without them lit, the ancestors won't be able to rest peacefully. Can I try and BS this real quick? Hold on. Nope, doesn't work. All right. We'll do this the right way. We already know where to go anyway. The moles, I was thinking about the area where I saw that heart, but I don't remember. I don't remember how to actually. Did you lose your voice? Peace once more. I don't believe I've seen you before. Well, thank you for lighting the torches. With the fire is burning, we can rest peacefully now.
Yeah?
Please go tell my descendant that all is well. That was weird. The torches are lit again? Ah, they are.
Yeah.
So you lit them, but how? You found a secret passageway to the grave. I didn't know one existed. That Gerudo over there wanted to talk to me. That's so weird. I thought I was the only one here. Well, anyway, thanks for the help. I really appreciate it. I'm sure the ancestors are happy too. Thank you. I'm not seeing anywhere I could create an opening into the rift, so we won't be able to get in here. Zelda, how has it gone so far? Were you able to get rid of any rifts? Oh, you couldn't get rid of them, which means getting you into the sanctum is the only way we'll solve things. But we don't have any way to do that right now. Captain Dohana, we received a message from Lady Facette. She wants to know whether or not you've been able to see evidence of Zelda's powers yet. She commands that you bring the Hylian and provide her with a status update. So be it. We haven't found a way to prove your ability yet, but we better go check in regardless. I'll go ahead to the palace. Come meet me there later, please. Alright, can see where this conversation's gonna go. Either somebody's in danger or it's gonna be a huge argument and she's gonna sneak us inside. are the one of them going to be possessed? Well, not possessed, but a fake. Tell us, Captain Nohana, have you managed to find proof that she can fix any risks? No, not yet. But if you would listen to what she has to say, then you'll... So you've returned to us with nothing. After swearing you would find proof of her capabilities. Clearly, this is some sort of joke. The stranger has you entirely deceived. No, she doesn't. For what reason would she be deceiving me? To what end? She's been working with me to prove that she could get rid of the rifts since we last spoke. Would she be running all over the desert like that simply to have a laugh at my expense? I know she's telling the truth, and I'm willing to give her the opportunity to prove it to you too. I can't stand by while my warriors, my friends, are being wounded on the battlefield. I trust Zelda, and I know she can get rid of the rifts. We just have to give her a chance. I'll take full responsibility for whatever happens. Please, Chief Sir, let us enter the sanctum. Nohana, you're willing to risk your honor as a warrior to place your trust in this person? I am. Grown strong, my daughter. I too can no longer stand by while my people suffer. Seeing you put your honor on the line inspires me to place my own trust in this person. She's Sarah, you can't be serious. If we remove the sand from the sanctum, we will once again be overwhelmed by monsters. Do you forget that I'm a warrior for set? I will hold the monsters at bay. You're being ridiculous. You really think you can hold back the waves of monsters on your own?
Why?
She won't be on her own. Why are you here? We overheard your discussion. Chief Sir, Lady Facette, this young lady has helped all of us. She helped me at the cave of our ancestors. She aided us as well. She was able to rid us of these horrible... If she's able to rid us of these horrible rifts, then we do all we can to support her. Captain Nohana, we stand at your side. Facette, you heard the warriors. Are you now willing to hear this Zelda out? Of course not. What are you saying? What a wretched excuse for a chief. She's trying to deceive you, to take advantage of you. You can't see her true character? Guards, this girl has ill intentions and is here to deceive us, Gerudo. Throw her in jail at once. Facette, what are you doing? Chief Sir, we got trouble. What is it? A rift at the ruins in the eastern desert grew. A bunch of our warriors were taken by it. Take me there at once, soldier. Yes, Chief Sierra. Sierra. Maybe it's Sierra. Really?
Yo.
Onward, warriors. Yes, Chief Sierra. Chief Sierra, please, you must wait. You can't go rushing into the fray like this so ill-equipped. The rift expanded? I might be able to create an entrance there then. Let's follow them. So where at? Yeah, we never did go to that side. We're gonna have to go to that rift, take care of some enemies / puzzle. What's happened? Those people got taken away by the rift, so this is what folks mean when they say stolen away. Isn't there a way to save them? Our warriors are inside this rift. Don't get too close. We gotta save them, but how? Except following your counsel, we have tirelessly worked to defeat the monsters. Tell me then, why has this rift gotten bigger? Perhaps we've yet to defeat enough monsters. Shisera, it's dangerous here. Let's return to the palace with haste. Don't be absurd. Our soldiers have been taken. Do you really think I'd leave them behind? Well,
Yo.
My friends, they've been pulled in. I have to save them, but how? It's time, Zelda. Do your thing. Prove them all wrong. I think I could create an entrance here. Stand back, Zelda. Zelda, is that? You can enter the roof here and get rid of it, and you'll be able to get my friends out too. Wow, thank goodness. Please do whatever you need to. Alright. Since my friends here, they're trapped. They're trapped in 5 areas to be exact. If we rescue them all, we can fix this roof. Alright. Here we go. Here goes one of them. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for his friends. I mean, I don't know what try is. What it identifies as. Oh. I don't think that's how I was supposed to do that, but got the job done, right? I should have made more milk-based potions. I have so much milk. Might as well. Anyway, that's one. I like the water one. That's two. Hey, isn't that Facette? But she was just outside. Wonder why she's in here. I had a feeling. But they were slick with this one. They didn't show the red eyes. Show that it was a fake one. You really out here trying to cause a hard time for me, huh? One more to go. Only one more left. We might have missed one back here. I didn't even realize it. Very weird music though. Sorry, Zelda. Gotta find the last one, man. Looks like there's a piece of land I could get to all the way on the right. That's gonna be the answer. There we go. We found all my friends in this area. Now we can mend this rift. My friends shared some of their power with me, as usual. Zelda, where am I? Last I remember, I was pulled into the rift. Here, Rick. Oh, I'm so relieved everyone's back safely. She really did it. The rift, it's gone. We saw it with our own eyes, with astonishing powers. Set, where are you going? We shouldn't leave the palace unguarded. I must hurry back. What happened to me?
No.
Facette? There are two of you? Chief Sierra. Captain Dohana. What happened? We're one and the same. How did you get here? I was looking into the rifts here in the desert. And then, oh yes, I was pulled into the rift. I see. Chief Sahara, I recommend extreme caution. She came out of the rift after all. She could be some kind of monster. Yes, that's what she is. I don't actually think I trust you, do you? You don't think I trust you, do you? You're not going anywhere. Dang, she wasted no time questioning it. Where did she go? She vanished. She was a fraud after all. Facette made many questionable remarks ever since the rifts appeared. She spoke of a legend that promised defeating the monsters would eliminate the rifts. Burying the entrance to the sanctum was also her idea. She only suggested it once she heard the rift in the forest had been eradicated. Now that I reflect upon it, she must have intended to keep Zelda away from the rift. But why? Because she didn't want the rifts to be fixed. All of her deceits were to that end. Zelda, although we were deceived by the false facette, I apologize for how we treated you. You have my permission to restore the entrance to the sanctum, and you have my blessing. I know it's selfish for me to ask, but please, you must use your power to help me and my people. All right. Thank you so much, Chief. The entrance to the sanctum sits in the base of the quicksand flow in the southern desert. The cave that drained the sand was plugged by causing the flow to submerge the entrance. Go speak to the guard at the cave and tell her what has transpired. Yes, Chief Sierra. We did it! Once you're ready, please head to the sanctum. We're counting on you, Zelda. That was awful. I'm told you were the one who saved me. Thank you, truly. Alright, well, we'll get to our stopping point now, as we've made good progress. All I want to do before I end the stream is at least get into the... Well, I know I need to get into the sanctum, but I've been informed of the situation. The plug stopping the quicksand is just through here. But the place is swarming with monsters, so I haven't been able to get past them. I think that all that needed to be done was to pull the plug to drain the sand. So we need to pull the plug so we can get to the rift entrance. Let's go, Zelda. Alright. Like, do I need to do... Yeah, this is gonna be a whole bunch of stuff. We'll save that for next time. We got a lot done though, I gotta say. Satisfied with that at the very least. This game is fun. Learning the different things that you can do is part of the charm of this game, and just like rolling with it, to see what else you could come up with is very fun. But I think they are handling the dungeons also very well, in comparison to uh, the ones in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. These are the type of dungeons I kind of want back. Um, it would be nice if there was like a theme with the dungeon again, such as like using a certain type of weapon or ability to like get through certain portions. But I also enjoy the freedom of how they let you do everything, and just the fact that we can like use the bond ability, the bond being a main theme basically for all the dungeons, is still fun for me to use. So I can appreciate that at the very least. But I'm gonna head out. As always, this is the Love King, the Lunchbox. If you enjoyed this, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell for more notifications. Consider checking out our podcast, The Lunch Table. It's available on Spotify. We're on episode 8 right now, and there's a video version available on the YouTube page as well. And finally, if you are interested in interacting with the community, we do have a Discord available that is pretty active between members of the group as well as fellow lunchers that are trying to just hang out with us. So, yeah, that's going to be it. If you didn't know, you should always stay lunching. Catch y'all later. Peace.